Hello, Chaplain Chuck here. Welcome to ODAT, One Day at a Time, ODAT. And today I'd like to talk about impermanence. Impermanence. This is actually, I'm going to quote something from Hinduism. And one of the things I like about, I've always done this, but particularly in my job, because I have so many different people of different faiths, that if I can quote from their scriptures, it helps them more, and when they're in a crisis, particularly. So I think we can learn from those of us in recovery, or just simply those seeking well-being. Can learn from the wisdom from various cultures, philosophies, and religions through time. So in Hinduism, they have a word called anitya, which is that life is constantly changing, nothing is permanent. And accepting this, which is something we have to do, sort of cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, always be aware that nothing is permanent here. Clinging to the past or worrying about the future causes suffering. I'll give you an idea. I have a car, I like my car, and sometimes, we can't find it in the parking lot. And people say, oh God, I hope nobody stole your car, you have a nice car. And I just don't get upset, because I think if my car is gone, it's eventually going to be gone. I'm not going to have it. I'm not always going to have it. So I don't understand at this point, through many years in recovery, why people get so upset about it. I just trained myself to realize I'm powerless over people, places, and things. I try to remember that concept. And so it really helps me in this sense, worrying about the future. What if the car's gone? What would I do? Well, I have insurance, so it'll be replaced. I mean, that's that. Or sitting around all day worrying about the past. I have a new boss at work, I found out, or they're changing management. And when I found that out today, I worked a night shift last night, and I thought, you know what? What can I do? I can't do anything about it anyway. We'll just go with the flow. So my last point here today is living one day at a time in Hindu scripture means accepting impermanence gracefully, is both joy and pain will pass. In Christianity, those that have heard about Christianity, they say this too shall pass, and this is one of the common things I use with the appropriate clientele that I work with, is that this too shall pass. Okay, so thank you for joining us today for ODAT.